Hey guys, welcome to another episode of My Best Friend the
The
Weeb,
Weeb.
and your lovely hosts are here with you again. I'm Kosy,
Yes.
Kosy Diamonda, and with me is the beautiful.
Oh, Deola is here. Oh my god, you call me beautiful. Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh my
speaking facts
god.
here.
Oh,
Speaking facts. I mean, have you seen your girl?
I'm dealing with the worst skin condition right now. The heat in Lagos is like turned my skin into like
Bruh.
something else.
Oh, so I have actually been keeping to my skincare routine like assiduously. So my
If I
skin
keep
is
to my
doing a
skincare
lot
routine, I'll
better.
sweat too. I'll just sweat into a puddle on the floor. So like I haven't really been keeping up with my routine because like it's been so hot.
You
But
don't
like
have a lighter moisturizer,
I do have a light moisturizer.
and
I
that's not
do.
working still.
That's what I use. So that's the thing. I don't use my full routine. I just use like one product now because if I use the full thing, the whole thing just
Yeah, I think I did that too. I cut mine into like 3 steps instead of
yeah.
6.
That makes sense. That
But
makes sense.
as much as we love our skincare, today we
Yes.
are talking about music.
Yes. My second love.
Yeah, that's still our second love. My second love is probably writing or something like that. But anyway, yes, so the topic for today is our favorite anime songs. And to be honest, I thought this was going to be an op-ed episode. But
I mean, it is. So like I did say that okay, let's just come here and talk about our favorite like openings and endings. And like any like, if
yeah.
there's like something, if there's a random song in the middle, if there's something just
Yeah.
music and anime are favorite. So yeah.
Fair enough. I think there were just like a couple of random middle of the anime songs that I don't remember.
Yeah,
To
they're
be
not a
fair.
lot of anime doesn't really, I mean, sometimes they do, but there's not really a lot of like unless
Songs
there's a
dedicated
huge
for
unless there's
special
a huge
scenes.
music budget, they usually just stick to like the opening, the closing,
Yeah.
and then like fight music,
Yeah.
like that kind of thing.
Yeah, and even sometimes it's still the melody from the opening or the end. Opening that they use for those
So
scenes.
most of the time you never really find like an interesting third or fourth song and stuff like that.
That
Sometimes
is
they
true.
are.
But how many is on your list? I mean, I know you probably have like a ton of anime music that you love.
Yeah, so I it's so interesting. I was like, okay, we need to come up with our 5. I didn't come up with 5. So what I'm legit gonna do is that, so I have a playlist called Otaku Vibes.
Of
It's
course.
on YouTube Music. And what I've been doing over the years is collecting all my favorite like openings and closings and like everything.
Ooh, nice.
So what I'm about to do is to open
randomly
my phone, look at the playlist, I'll be like, okay, which are the 5 I love the most? Like the absolute 5 that are like every day I think about the song and like maybe it's special to me in certain different ways. But yeah, but like I also don't want to talk about just 5 songs because the way I want to talk about these songs, like, oh, I love this song from this show, I love this song from this show.
Yeah.
So I don't think I will like restrict myself to 5.
Yeah.
I don't
Honestly, you have the entire floor because this is very much your scene. I actually had to think because I am the girl who skips the openings and the endings. I just want to get right into the story. But I had to like sit back and think, okay, what are the songs that actually got me jumping on my bed? And I successfully thought of like 5 of them. So
Ooh.
I would talk mostly about the video that comes with the music.
Oh, so
and
you're
the
mostly like
music.
into like the video, like the visual aspect
I think
of
that I
it.
like both of them because they sort of tell a story in their own way. So I would speak on both, not just the music. But yes, I am so looking forward to hearing everything you have to say about and updating my playlist because that place has a bunch of tumbling weeds. So guys, stay tuned. And guess what? We are going to share a playlist of all the songs that we talk about.
Yes.
You know, just so that you can follow along and enjoy the kind of stuff that we enjoy.
Exactly. So we're going to put everything that we talk about, all the songs we talk about, we're going to put it together in a playlist so that you guys can listen to it as you're listening to us talk about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you guys can always have a good time. But even before we start even talking about the music, you said something that you're the kind of person that just skips the opening and closing and you go straight into it. And some people find that controversial. Like, there are people that work hard on the music and work hard on the animation and then you're skipping it all the time.
Yeah. I mean, well, not all the time. To be fair, I do watch it the first time or the second time just to see if it's good. And if it's good and it gets me jumping on my bed, then I continue. But if it's not great or it just doesn't, it doesn't appeal to me, I would just leave it and skip. And yes, I'm sorry. I totally appreciate the work that they put in. I'm not going to shit on anyone's, art.
Oh, no, I wasn't dragging you or calling you out.
I know. I just want to like put it out there. Like, your music is amazing.
You just don't have the patience.
I just don't have to. No.
To be actually fair, to be fair, I am sometimes on that camp because like sometimes even like some of the songs on the playlist that I absolutely love, they are sometimes like maybe maybe it ended on a cliffhanger, and like the next episode, the opening, I'm like, no, I beg, I want to know what happens. Like, shit is about to go down. I don't really care.
Because you watched the opening.
Yeah. So what I mean, like, so what I'm trying to say is that because I've heard the song before, and maybe like the previous episode ended on a cliffhanger. But next episode, like, I don't really care.
Have the patience for this.
I don't have the patience.
Need to go and see what's going on.
Exactly. I'm moving forward really quickly. I need to know what's going on. But I do really appreciate the fact that, one, anime has introduced me to a lot of like J-pop and J-rock and just like alternative music. Because I feel like in Nigeria, of course, we're Nigerians. The market is dominated by Afrobeats. The market is dominated by African music. Yeah. And then after you have Afrobeats and African music, you now have Western music. Yeah. You hardly ever hear a J-pop song or a J-rock song out and about. To be very honest, I haven't heard.
You are totally right. But because I kind of like spent a lot of my teenage years listening to K-pop, I kind of like already started listening to, Japanese music, even some Chinese music, like from a long time. In fact, I was a huge K-pop fan. So their music sounds kind of like, I was like before, what's their name again? These boys that are like everywhere now. BTS. Before BTS became mainstream everywhere, I knew these babies. I knew them and I loved them. I used to dream about them. I even had 2 days ago, I had a dream about V. I was saying hi to him on stage, then went backstage to have a conversation. Jungkook too, we're just like chatting about.
Yeah, very fanficky and very archive of our own.
I know. I don't know where it came from, but probably from thinking about J-pop. It just kind of reminded me of my K-pop history. But yeah. But anyway, let's dive right into it because I feel like we have a lot to cover. So, Deola, what's the first on your list?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Father had a donkey. Donkey died. Father cried. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Literally picking anything.
No, I'm actually I did that for fun, for shits and giggles. I'm gonna talk about a show that the opening has been done by the same person. Masayuki Suzuki, and that is Love is War, Kaguya-sama. The 3 seasons, the openings have been done by the same person. The 2 of them I've added here is Giri Giri and Love Dramatic. It is it's not even, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like J-jazz. It's more jazzy and it's very, very fun to listen to. And like, so you tried watching Love is War and it wasn't really your thing. But the songs really relate to the storyline because I look at the lyrics. So like whenever I'm like listening to these songs and stuff, I look at the lyrics and I look at the translations because that's how big of a nerd and geek I am. Right? And like some of the lyrics are actually like related to like, oh, I'm trying to tell you I love you, but you don't see. And like the chorus of one of the songs is love is war, love is war, love is war. Dun dun. It's like so jazzy and so fun to listen to. And like, which is why I really like listening to music because like even if you don't understand the language, you can still get the vibes and you can still enjoy yourself with those vibes. So like I think what's his name? I want to say his name correctly. Masayuki Suzuki.
That's the name of the artist?
Yes, that's the name of the artist. And the 2 songs on my playlist. So it's from Love is War, Kaguya-sama. This first song is Giri Giri. And the next song is Love Dramatic. I think Giri Giri is from season 1 and Love Dramatic is season 2 or 3. I can't remember. But yeah, he's really great. And I haven't actually like explored. It's not everybody that I have explored outside of anime. There is somebody I am going to talk about that outside of anime. Like outside of the opening music or the closing music they made, like I went on to look at their discography and I had a good time. But that's coming up later. So who's on your list?
The first one on my list is Hell's Paradise opening.
Oh my god, it's called Work. It's on my playlist. I love that song.
It's really the song is just so. Yeah, I'm so happy that you actually. I wish we could play the music as we talk about it so that
we can't. We don't want to be copyright, but don't worry, guys. Really the playlist is there for you guys. As we're talking about it, you can listen to it. Yeah,
but I really like the song because when I first started watching Hell's Paradise, I was just introduced to the anime and the opening song came up and I was like, okay, the fact that it's getting me this pumped and this excited already.
Yeah, it is a very pumped up, high
that's
energy
a good sign.
Song.
And the video that comes with the music itself was so creepy and so so strange. And I'm like, yes, I know I'm going to enjoy this anime. The music is on point. You're giving me some weird ass scenes. I don't even know what it's about right now, but I'm going to go deep into it because this shit is awesome. So yeah, that was definitely the first on my list because I actually watched it recently and it just reminded me that, okay, I really, really, really did enjoy this music. It's just catchy. It just has that beat.
Yeah, it's catchy. It has like the guitar in the beginning and then it has these trumpets or trombones that come in like like I love how we become musicians, but yeah, those trumpets when they come in, it's so good. So yeah, that is a great song.
That's actually really good.
Okay.
What's next on your?
What's next on my list?
Your Timbon.
Timbon list. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the show that not a lot of people watched, but I did because I thought it was a really fascinating and great show. It had to do with the Victorian era, and it had to do with it's basically like olden days England, that kind of thing. The name of the show is Undead Girl Murder Farce, Undead Girl Murder Farce, something like that.
This is
and the name of the song is Crack Crack Crackle, and the name of the band is Classy Y or Class Y or Class Y. Yeah. So it's like so apparently the band is a K-pop band. So they're not even Japanese. They're like K-pop, proper K-pop.
But was it sung in Japanese?
Yeah, it was sung. I think it was sung in Japanese. Why did you? I can't actually. I was trying to read about it, but I don't remember. But the point is that they're an actual like real band, like a K-pop band that does a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing on Twitter like, oh my god, that this song was actually sung by like a proper real band. And in my head I was like, isn't everybody a real band? But like they're trying to say like these are like idols, like proper idols that have debuted.
What's their name again?
Their name is Class Y, and the name of the song is Crack Crack Crackle. So I like the song because it's EDM-ish and hip-hop-ish and like pop-ish at the same time. What I really like about like just anime music in general is like the combination of genres. Like you will hear a rock song that has an EDM breakdown in the middle. You hear a pop song that has like a huge, amazing guitar riff. Like
it is so cool that you're breaking down the music down to the genres. Because now I'm like, what Hell's Paradise? What genre is that?
I would say
pop, rock.
I would say that's like a pop rocky kind of sound. Like it has a lot of guitars, it has a lot of like, but the trombones and the trumpets kind of make it a little jazzy, a tiny bit jazzy. But I would say like the song is mostly like a J-rock song with like elements of pop and jazz. I would say this song is like if it wasn't an anime song, it would be like a typical K-pop EDM-ish pop song. It's so fun. It goes the
fact that you're using that light tone of voice just shows me that it's a bunch of girls.
So, it is a bunch of girls. It is a girl.
Cutishly.
It's like really cute, but like not cute at the same time. It's like really like, I need you guys to go listen to this song. I wish I could play it right now as I'm talking about it, but like,
I know, right?
The song slaps so hard. And like, I know not a lot of people watch this show because how I know a lot of people haven't watched the show is when I don't see people talking about it online at all.
Yeah. I never even heard of it.
I need more people to go watch Undead Girl Murder Farce.
What genre is that?
What genre? It's like a mystery show. So it's a mystery supernatural show. The guy is half Oni. Oni is a Japanese kind of beast. Okay. So he's half human, half Oni. He fights in these underground battles. Yeah. And then one day a girl in a maid outfit with a gun holding a birdcage comes to approach him that, my mistress wants to work with you. And it's like, who's your mistress? And then opens the birdcage and like sees a head of a girl in the birdcage.
And it's talking.
So apparently the girl can't die. And somebody stole her body. So somebody chopped off her head, stole her body. And she can't do anything now.
That's just wrong, man.
Yeah, so now she wants to hire him to protect her and to also find her body. And they have to go to England. And it's like a whole thing. It is a supernatural shonen mystery kind of thing. It's really, really cool. Highly recommended.
Now that you mentioned this, because we've had like a couple of episodes where we talk about anime and there is always a maid in it. What is the deal with Japanese people
and
their love for maids?
I wish I knew. I think that is a whole dissertation. I feel like anyone out there, please, if you want to do like some sociological or psychological study, please do it. A research paper, please. Can you find out?
To explain this fetish. Because
as you mentioned, it's very true. There's like they have maid cafes. There's like in every other anime there is a maid.
Yeah, it's fantasized. Like
a part of me is thinking like maybe Japanese men like the idea of being served.
Interesting.
That's like, because in my head I'm like, the only reason why there's so many maids in your media is because you guys have a fetish for these maids serving you in many ways. So like
many ways.
I'm imagining. So like I imagine like, okay, Okairi, come home, you cook food, and then you open the maid outfit and you see other things. Like that's the only reason why I think it's more of like a fetish thing. Like they have a fetish for maids.
Well, I just wonder where it originated from, because
do we all know where all the fetishes
maids aren't supposed
from?
to be the hottest. Like when you think of hot girls, you don't think of
wait,
maids.
Calm down. You're talking about like this is Lagos, Nigeria, where half of the men in Lekki are cheating on their wives with maids. Like
no, please, I'm not even talking about Nigeria in any way. I'm talking about like before, when they actually had like maids in a house, like they wear the long maid outfits. It's not exactly what you see. I'm like, oh my god, I'm attracted to this. But somehow Japanese people have shortened their gowns, giving them the beep like cute white lacy things, and just kind of like made them a lot hotter than they originally were. So it's just interesting.
Yeah. Well, somebody out there will tell us one day.
Yeah. Next on my list is Jujutsu Kaisen's ending song called Lost in Paradise.
Is it Akari?
No.
Oh, no. Dun, 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 dun. Do it.
Yeah, exactly. I just love it. This is like the best ending song.
Yeah, that video.
It is such a great anime.
Yeah, that video is the ending. That ending sequence, the video, the animation, everything was just so wonderful. The whole shopping thing.
Yeah, and the fact that it was drawn and kind of like as if it was painted carelessly. I like they were trying to give it a very laid back feeling. I just want you to just chill out of the intensity that came from this anime. I mean, if you watch season 2, you understand that.
I mean, that's season 1, intense. So like things are still happy and hunky dory.
I know, season
right? 1. Season 2 is a different kettle of fish.
But, oh my god, do you see Gojo's dance? It was just like he was just doing his own thing.
Oh, you Gojo fans! Absolutely, you know, I'm not the biggest Gojo. I'm not a Gojo simp.
I know.
I'm a Sukuna simp.
He is my crush. So
allow
me to simp over him. Although I don't like the idea of simping over guys. But if you're an anime 2D man, I give you the exception.
I simp over anime men with my full chest. I don't care. I don't give two fucks.
Well, okay. I do like it. It had a really nice beat. It did put me in a very happy mood. It is the song that actually made me jump on my bed. But I think it was like the excitement from the anime that just gelled into the song. So it just made me, all happy and exciting. Plus, I mean, I was seeing Gojo dance, so why not? So yeah, that is the next one on my list. I think it's called Lost in Paradise.
Yeah, it's Lost in Paradise.
AHO, I think. I didn't really go deep into the artist, which I feel like is terrible on my part because this music is created by amazing people that we should be recognizing. But yeah, that is the next song on my list. What's next on yours?
The next song on my list is called the song is called Souvenir, and the name of the band is A Bump of Chicken. I want you, like, I know Japanese J-pop bands, J-rock bands, they have like the most interesting names. So the name of this band is Bump of Chicken, and the song is actually from Spy X Family.
Oh, really? Which one?
I'm trying to remember if I think it's the ending of the song. As the ending of the anime. It's the ending theme. I'm trying to remember how it goes. But like, oh, da 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 da.
You're actually humming this.
Yeah. I love the song. It's like so
is it
happy.
That season 1?
It's the end of season 1.
There was. I was recently watching Spy X Family.
Yeah, it's the end of season 1.
The ending. I was like, okay, I like this song. Should I put it in my list? I didn't end up doing that.
Yeah, it's the end of season 1. It's the very first one, and I love it. It's such a upbeat, happy pop song, and it's like it makes me feel so good. Like every time I hear it, I always want to dance. I always want to just like ashite. Like it just gives me happy-go-lucky vibes. Like I feel like it's the theme. Like maybe when a protagonist is having a fantastic day, a female protagonist. I imagine it like it's a theme to a female protagonist's amazing day. Like she wakes up.
I can totally see Anya dancing to this.
Yes, Anya would love this song. I love the song. I just love.
Now that we're here, I want to ask, what would you describe as the characteristics of a good anime song? Like, what exactly should the characteristics of the song be in order for it to like get a check in your book?
So I'm glad that you said in my book because everybody obviously has like their preferences with music
definitely.
and what they like. For me, I like a good, I don't know how to explain it, because like if I look through my anime song playlist, it's like different genres there. But what I think I like is one, whatever it is, the rock beat, the pop beat, whatever it is, the beat is always so good. Like it's something I could either dance to or something that I could like sing in karaoke.
I see.
Something that is also something that's super catchy.
Yeah.
Like something that is stuck in my head, something that sounds good, something that even though I don't understand the language, makes,
it just has to have like a good melody,
like a good melody,
rhythm.
a good thing I can
agree.
like probably sing along to.
Yeah.
Also has to be fun. I feel like the best anime songs are fun. Like they don't take themselves seriously. And one example of this I'll say is the opening of my of the golf anime I watch.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about that one about the guy who reincarnated into Tokyo.
Yes. So I have so many examples. So like one, that song is so weird because it starts with Venus line. So it has this like really fun. It's like so campy, and I love that song. Then when you're even talking about your boy Kong Bing, that was the show you're talking about. Where it goes bam bam, my cheeky bam bam. I love that because like it's so catchy.
The new Marshall song is also pretty
and
catchy. I mean, that one is like taking the world by storm. But
I was about to say that exactly. Like, so for me, a good anime song has to be super catchy.
Yeah,
has to be super melodic. Has to do whatever you claim you're doing best. I'm tired of the generic J-rock, J-pop, like. All the stuff I would say that is on my playlist is like stuff that is super good, in my opinion. Stuff that's like super good, stuff that's like even when I play it for you, it shouldn't be of like, you know, I don't know how it is, but sometimes you hear a song, it's like, yeah, that is the opening of an anime. Like, you know, there's some J-rock, you're like, that does sound like the opening of an anime. So if what do you call? So I always want something that sounds a little different. I also like something that blends a lot of genres. So like many of the songs on this playlist are like genre bending. So like rock, pop, EDM pop, that kind of thing.
Jazz pop,
that kind of thing. I always like a good genre blend and stuff like that.
I think that's really what makes them stand out from the regular pop.
Yeah. So on this rock song I was talking about, like Souvenir, and like what I've noticed is that Spy X Family has really good songs as well. Like whoever's the music director for Spy X Family like really knows what they're doing, because like from both seasons I've picked songs from them. So like one here is Souvenir with my Bump of Chicken. I really like that one. And then the next one here is called Comedy by Jen Hoshiro, and
still from the same first season.
Yeah. Is it? Yes, it's from the same first season. And I think it's core 2. I think it might be from core 2 or core 1. I'm not, you know, they broke the first season into 2, so I'm not sure. Comedy is actually going to be, and I'm saying this now for whoever's going to be my next lover, my next boyfriend, my next husband, is actually going to be one of my wedding songs. Like I actually have to dance to it. It is so cute, and the lyrics are adorable. So the lyrics are like, I looked at it and the lyrics are like, before you came into my life, I was a shell of myself. I didn't really know who I was, but now here you are. Let's go get
Twilight
coffee. It's so sweet. It's like, so I heard the song, I was like, this song sounds so cool. And then I went to listen to the lyrics and I fell, like I went to look at the definition of the lyrics and I fell absolutely in love. So yeah. What is it called again? Comedy. Jen Hoshiro is going to be like one of my first dance songs. I have to dance that song. It's so sweet, and it just it really, what's the English I'll use now? The lyrics of the song really talk about like how each of the characters in Spy X Family, because like on the surface, Spy X Family is like it's a very fun show. But I've read the manga ahead, and then we get to see Lloyd's backstory, and then you don't realize that Lloyd was actually a child soldier. And then you also think about the fact that Anya was experimented on, that kind of thing. And
not to talk of Yor,
is a fucking assassin who had to like, you know, take care of her younger brother. So they all have actually really sad backstories. So the song is basically like, you know, I had a really sad life, but I found you and now I'm in a better place. Exactly. So that's everything cute. Kind of comes together, and it's just like, it's the best. It gives me warm, fuzzy feelings inside.
Now we're talking about warm, fuzzy. I don't know if I'll call this warm, fuzzy feeling, but it definitely did bring a lot of feelings. And this is from Naruto. Okay. And the name of this song is Silhouette. And if you've been to any anime convention in Nigeria, you've definitely heard it. It's that.
Look, like, guys, I've not even watched Naruto and I know the song
because it was just so good. And I think
I'm sorry, Kosy, to interrupt. Sure. I need all of us. Here we are. Okay, so I have a public service announcement to all the DJs that play at anime events and all the organizers of anime events. Please
play something.
Please play something else. There are other songs out there. They
do play other songs. I've heard Demon Slayer songs. I've heard that Fire Force song. I can't remember how it goes again, but I've heard that Fire Force song as well. They do play different things.
But this that Naruto song is played so much.
It's because Naruto is the anime that a lot of people kind of grew up with. So the chances are that a lot of people would have watched Naruto or know Naruto. So they want to bring the familiar to the event. So that I think is why. But the reason I like this, the reason I think this particular song is emotional is because of the video of the song. You see Naruto when he was much younger and how he kind of like grew up and became, who he was in the Shippuden, with being able to control the Nine Tails and Cherokee and stuff like that. And we don't only just see him and how he grew, we also see him and Sasuke work together to fight Obito. We also see Obito and Madara and how they kind of like their different forms or how they evolved over the years, their past scene and then their present forms. And then you also see Madara kicking ass and it kind of looks like he's breakdancing. So there's a lot going on and it kind of like just shows, it's kind of like a very wholesome video with the song. And the fact that it gets really upbeaty at a certain point when Naruto like gets goes into the nine-tailed beast mood. I've forgotten what it's called, forgive me. But it just makes your heart full and you're like, if you watch Naruto, you just feel all of those emotions all over again. I'm like, yeah, it's a good show. But I really, really did like that one. I felt it deserved a spot on this particular list.
Okay.
So what's next on yours?
So I can't talk about anime music without talking about the legendary opening of Cowboy Bebop.
I knew it. I knew it was coming.
There is no way I can talk about music and anime without talking about Tank because it is, in my opinion, one of the best songs of all time. Not even anime songs, best songs of all time. Has no lyrics, just pure jazz vibe. There's a bunch of great jazz musicians in the studio just
doing their thing.
Not doing their thing, cooking the best, laying down the best fucking jazz track I've ever heard in my entire life. Like,
yeah, I do not disagree with you. It is a pretty good opening.
by the Seatbelts for Cowboy Bebop is such a legendary opening that everybody recognizes it. Like, even people that don't watch anime are like, oh, I've heard of that. Oh, like, it's so popular. It's so good. If you love jazz, I think they released an entire like accompanying soundtrack to it.
Really?
So yeah, you should go check it out. I'm trying to remember. I think they did release like a whole thing. They're actually like a proper jazz band, so you can go and listen to their stuff. It's so good.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about I wanted to put a bunch of oldies next to each other. So I wanted to mention Cowboy Bebop, and then I also wanted to mention Ride On Shooting Star by The Pillows for Fooly Cooly.
Never heard of it.
Oh. Fooly Cooly is one of those old shows. It's only 6 episodes, and everybody would be like, you have to watch Fooly Cooly to get it. And I agree. I've watched it, but I cannot sit down and explain it to you. Like, I can tell you what happens, but like, it will not make any sense. Like, what is the a boy whose brother moved abroad. The girl that his brother was messing with, or his ex-girlfriend, started hitting on him. And then all of a sudden, he starts growing robots out of his head.
About the song.
I said it that if I explain this to you, you will not get it. I will give, I said it and here we are.
But anyway, that is why we love anime. If it was meant to be normal, it wouldn't be wonderful.
Basically, the plot of the show, the plot of Fooly Cooly, like the original Fooly Cooly, because they've made a couple of them afterwards. But the plot of the original Fooly Cooly is basically like a coming of age kind of story of this boy growing up. And the robots growing out of his head are meant to like represent like getting a hard on and that kind of thing. It's like, what? Yeah, it's a weird show, but it's an enjoyable show. I thought you even said it was
growing out of his butt. So I heard
out of his head. It's out of his forehead.
Okay, that is less weird. That is less weird.
It was his head, I beg. But the song, The Pillows, like They have the song "Ride On Shooting."
Why is it giving me Sonic Underground? Is it rock?
Yeah, it's
or
rock.
is like electric?
It's a good song. It's a good song. It's one of my favorite like old anime songs, The Pillars. And I think the band, because it's a really old band, I think they're still together. I think, I'm not sure. But yeah. So I think this will be your last one or your second to last one?
Second to last one.
Okay.
Next is Demon Slayer, Grunge by Lisa.
Is that not the original opening?
Yeah, it's the yes.
Another song I'm tired of them playing
in every event. Yes,
I'm tired of them playing.
But it is a nice rock song. It is catchy. It has a catchy cross,
I guess.
Yeah, but it's a good song, so it made my list. But what's your next song?
Okay, I want to talk about Creepy Nuts. Creepy Nuts are the guys that did the opening for the season 2 Marshall. That was thing.
Okay.
So they did the ones that did Bing Bang Bang Bing.
Yeah.
But like a show that they did music for, they did the entire music for the show. So they did like the soundtrack, they did the vibes, is a Call of the Night. And they did the opening and they did the ending.
Call of the Night is the name of the anime.
Call of the Night is the name of the anime. The name of the band is Creepy Nuts. So they did the opening and they did the end. And they also did like the music in the show.
Creepy Nuts.
They did such a great job that after watching Call of the Night, I went to go and look for them on their own. I was like, I need to listen to whatever music you have actually created in this world. And he calls himself the best rapper in the world. So it's two guys. It's one guy. It's a DJ and it's a rapper. So the DJ makes all the beats and stuff, and the rappers, he's rapping. And it's really good. I've watched a couple of their videos on YouTube. They're just like, I really like, I think I mentioned this earlier, but I really like anime music because like once you find a really good band, just from that one song, you just go and explore everything else they've done, and you find out that these people are actually fucking awesome and like really great musicians. So like, yeah, Creepy Nuts, like before, I hate saying this because I sound like a poser, but like I knew Creepy Nuts before they blew up. Like if you watch Call of the Night and you like the music, it was Creepy Nuts. So like to hear them do,
have you watched that? Call of the Night?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay.
So to hear them do Masho opening. So when I heard the Masho opening, I was like, what? Who is this? This is amazing. And then I saw it was Creepy Nuts. I was like, fucking hell. Yes, of course it's Creepy Nuts. They're amazing.
I have a random question. Like what is like is anime music like one of the biggest thing when you think about music in Japan, or is this just like a really small subsection of things that they listen to? Is their music industry like huge and completely independent from what's going on in anime?
Yes. I'm about to bring in Beyonce into this, which is so funny.
Please, she's allowed to be here.
So when Beyonce released her new album, one of the first places she did an actual thing was in Japan. Now, apparently she was in Japan because Jay-Z was doing something, but Japanese people, they still have a very physical music physical music society, I'll say. They still buy CDs, they still buy vinyls. Yes, they buy, like, I think the reason why their artists are like, the reason why I think you can be like a J-rock artist and be able to like kind of do well is because I'm sorry if you're out there listening and I'm getting it wrong. Apologies. It's just from what I'm seeing, I beg you. But basically is that the people, they're actually investing in music. Like they actually buy CDs, they actually go out to shows, they actually buy pics. So they do this thing called photo events and stuff, where you go to the show and you buy photos of the artists, buy photos of the idol. So that money that they make is helping them out and stuff like that.
That's really cool.
So in Japan, they have a very physical music society. So, like, they still buy that stuff. And also, they have all sorts of events. So, like, they have all sorts of events catered to different genres. So, you can go to a rave. You can go to a rock concert. You can go for, like, traditional Japanese music. You can listen to, like, the J-pop idols, that kind of thing. So, outside of anime music industry, they have a huge... Cool. I mean,
that does make sense.
Yeah, they have J-pop, they have J-rock, they have all that stuff that is outside of anime.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
The last on my list, and I feel like this one, I saved it for last, is The Rumbling, AOT.
Rumbling. I think all of the openings
were actually really good. But this particular one was... I
love that one, but
this one was so full because it was like telling us there's shit about to go down.
But the opening, I love that opening, but the Attack on Titan opening that I absolutely love is My War. My war, dun 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 dun. My war, the one for the opening of the 4th season, where you knew like the 4th season of Attack on Titan, the opening really just told you that it's not the same. Yeah, this is a different thing. This is a completely different story. So My War is my favorite Attack on Titan opening, but I love the rumbling.
I like the rumbling because I felt like it was so emotional. It was like I just looking at that video, I'm like, there's so much about to happen here, and then seeing Eren scream. That scream, I'm like, what is going on? Like, there is so much happening in this, but I did love it.
No, I think the rumbling is a great. I think all Attack on Titan openings are amazing. Yeah, they actually are. Really, really good. So, I mean, that is everything. I mean, I could go on. I have a fucking entire playlist here. But what we're going to do is I'm going to share my playlist, and we're also going to share the playlist of songs that we talked about on the episode, so that you can go through the playlist and listen to the songs and enjoy yourself.
And tell us what your favorite anime exactly. I'm sure there are a bunch that we have not heard or even paid attention to that are really, really good. And I'd really like to hear them.
We only have a limited time, and there's so much out there. So please, share your favorite anime songs with us. Share stuff that we might have missed out or stuff we might have mistaken. Please, please, please. We're always eager
also
to listen
share
and learn.
Your opinions on the songs that we listed here.
Is there a song that we talked about that you hate? Is there a song we talked about that you absolutely love more than us? Please go ahead and share.
Geek out.
Yes. Thank you so much for listening to our episode of My Best Friend the Weeb. We really, really appreciate it. Yes. Please don't forget to follow us on social media. We're on Instagram and TikTok. Yep. Leave your comments, leave your suggestions, and leave everything. And don't forget to share with your other Weeb friends as well.
That would be so cute.
Yes, we would really, really appreciate it. I have been Deola, and with me has been
Kosy Diamonda.
And we will see you next time.
See you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.